to show you my shocks I put on the back of this. These are Savage XS shocks. I only had 2 that didn't break, so they're about the same size as the original shocks for this. They do have pretty thick oil in them, but I just left it in there to see what it would run like. Just a little bit longer. The eye holes are just a little bigger too because the Savage XS has bigger bolts. But those work. The other ones are pretty horrible. You can see how short the front shocks are. They will not hold oil. I put a little lube on the shaft. That's about it. You can see the big counterweight on one side of the frame on this thing. Does add quite a bit more weight to it, but I'm sure it's there for a reason. It is easy to jump, that's for sure. Seems very balanced in the air. It's the front end here. The screw that holds that cup on the center diff right there to this pinion gear is what broke. And you can see the head of it sticking through there with a new screw that I put in there. And I went ahead and packed the diff with the thickest grease I could get, 3% moly grease. I was trying to find moly paste, but they didn't have any at Tractor Supply Company. Here's the front diff halfway installed back on. It's kind of an interesting setup the way they put the square shaft at the center of that bushing. If you want to call that little square hole a bushing. This is with the front end back on. Got my shocks where I want them at. Pretty much all done. You have to go a long ways into this to replace that one little screw. So I've ran about 4 or 5 battery packs to this so far since I put the front end back together. The individual pieces for this are not near as easy to find as they are in like one clump. Like if you want to buy the whole front diff, it's like $20, $25, something like that. And it comes, it might even come with the arms and the drive shafts, but it's a good portion of the front end. And same thing with the rear axle, but if you want just the screws to go to this, good luck. You're going to have to either find the originator, I couldn't, or just go get some screws. I happen to have a screw for the diff. It was the dog bone cup, and I put a new screw in that thing and it held up. This is the car that I give to everybody who wants to come over, and they're like, "Can I drive one of your RC cars?" And of course, I don't want to give them a $400 or $500 car. I want to give them a $75 car, and it is quite durable. Since I put the rear shocks on, it has way more travel in the back than it does the front, which it did before too. But now it actually has some dampening. If you can land like this, it soaks up a lot. The front, it's okay. Too cushy though. It's hard to find shocks so short for the front. Maybe a mini E-Revo shock would fit in there. I'm not sure. But it's taken a beating from everybody else. And I've been running this 2,000 milliamp Venom battery, and it has a lot more pep than the battery that comes with it. So, and at the same time, when everything else breaks, I'll get this out and let the dog chase it around. And it is pretty cool with the lights, too. So, it's a lot of fun to do donuts with. And like I said, it takes a beating. It really takes a beating. It's hard to believe how durable it is. $75. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hobbies and Hot Rods. Thanks.